I'm going to assume you guys have come from the other short. I'm going to hope you have. But if not, here's an introduction. Hi, my name's Kyan. A lot of people get that confused, so it's pretty much just Ryan, but with a K. I record just random videos where I kind of just ramble about life and whatever's going on, primarily for my future self, but I guess, anyone can take inspiration and, it's for me, but if anyone wants to take inspiration and learn along the way, then, that's who we are as a community. Anyway, that's a little bit about myself. Currently working. I want to do more. Why do I say this? This is a pitch to whoever's watching. I want to help people, and I want to grow as a person. I love to learn, and I love to do whatever, push myself to the limits of what I believe is humanly possible for me. That'll vary, for different people. But what I want to achieve, and if anyone has any of the connections or anything, this would honestly, I would be forever grateful. And here's what I want, and here's why. Not what I want, here's what I would wish for. Number one, I would love the opportunity, if anyone knows someone in a CEO or a board of directors, I would love to sit on a board. Even if it's just one time, just to listen and see how it goes, happy to sign an NDA, whatever it takes, just to get that experience. I love the idea of finance, business, all of that kind of higher level talk. So if I could get a room with that, even just one time, and that would really open my mind. I'm 19, so whatever learning I can get, I'll take. So if anyone has any connections, you can either leave a comment or you can go over to Mr. Rambles on Instagram and send me a DM. I am in Australia at the moment, for the time being, and I'm willing to travel wherever. So just, let me know, and I'd love to make something work. Second up, if anyone has connections or anything to anyone with a charity, a non-profit, or a company, or someone who I would like to have, either not necessarily funding, but goals and dreams and ambitions to help people. And what do I mean by that? I know you can't end homelessness or starvation. Essentially, not one person can, but multiple can. And it's a start. So if anyone has any ties to, the charities or anything, or someone with political power, whatever, please send me a message. Same thing. Why? Well, I've always wanted to give back. I've always had that sense of everyone deserves a chance at everything, right? I see a lot of homeless people on on my way to work and on my way home, and it's just, that's not how anyone wants to live. And I would help those people if I could, and I try. I'll give them money, I'll buy them food, do all that. But what would be better than that? It's helping them get back, A lot of people, I've spoken to a couple of the homeless people, they've had jobs, but they've made one mistake and everything's fallen apart. So my pitch, you can clip this and send this to whoever, but my pitch is, if we can find some homeless people who want to make a job, want to make an impact, want to, rebuild themselves, we'll find them, wherever it may be, across the country, in a different country, and we'll do what it takes. We'll help them with temporary housing, we'll, get them all groomed up, help them with a resume, do all that, and help them get a job, or, get back into the work field and do that. Support them and grow them back up. Because everyone deserves another chance. Because I know if someone watching this right now, if you were homeless, you'd want someone to, take a chance on you. So if anyone has any ties or connections, we don't have to change millions of people's lives. Even if we can start with one, and I would like to document it, turn it into a video, so I can spread awareness to other people. So then, maybe one person on the other end of this line goes, whoa, I like what that's, I like that impact. Let me do it too. It's about growing and helping people. So if anyone has any connections or ties, that would be fantastic. That would mean the absolute world to me. It truly would. If I could kind of get that done, that's, a a goal this year if possible. And thirdly, I think, yeah, that's kind of the core. I want to help people. So, you know, whatever it takes. If I can, you know, find someone who's got money, who's willing to, you know, chuck it and help someone, or find someone in a political power that's willing to allocate some funding. I would do whatever it takes, because that's what I believe in. I believe we can all make a change, and I donate where I can, but I don't have the money that it takes to, you know, make a drastic change. And I'm not saying we should make a drastic change. It's just, if we can do the best we can, right? But if I could have some more power and some more help backing me, if this sounds like an idea that someone would be interested in, please, you know, leave a comment. Like, I feel like we could make this happen. You know, make people's dreams come true. Because that's, you know, I would want the same thing. I would want someone to take a chance on me, just like you would probably want someone to take a chance on you. So that's my pitch. If anyone knows anyone, or anyone has any connections to anyone, or ideas of what I could do, or how I could do it, please, you know, leave it in the comments below, or head over to Mr. Rambles on Instagram and send me a message. Whoever you are, I welcome you, and I want this to be a thing, and I'll work with you, and whatever it takes. You know, council, politicians, you know, business owners, whoever's like willing to do this and help. You know, whether it even be, could, you know, I know I don't have a massive following at the moment, but it shouldn't matter. We're changing people's lives, we're helping people. So even, you know, if you're a small business owner who makes food, you know, if you have spare food at the end of the day that I could come and pick up and we could go take it to the homeless people, I'll promote your business. You know, I'll say, 100%, you know, promote your business. Show the products you make. You know, give your location, whatever it takes to get some free food, or, you know, free meals, even just leftover stuff that you're not going to use anymore. And then I can give it out to people who do need it. It's not about trying to change everything overnight. It's one person at a time. Because someone would appreciate those meals that you throw out. They would. So yeah, that's my pitch. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, a wonderful day. I really hope this message will reach someone who needs to see it. But keep smashing it. Always believe in yourself. You know where to find me. Have a great day.